to do your panning thing.
No.
All right, good afternoon. So, you're at a bookstore and your author's released the latest and greatest new novel from this book series you can read for the last like 15 years. And find yourself having to decide, should I choose a paperback or a hard copy version of this book? I'm here today to tell you about how I really think that you should choose a hardcover copy over a paperback anytime and every time. I have 3 reasons why I decided to do this. First reason being, hardcover books are a lot more resilient to damage than a paperback copy of the book. Second reason being, they are larger and more sophisticated looking. And then the third reason being, hardcover books increase your intelligence as opposed to using paperback books. Now that you understand a little bit more why I feel you should choose hardcover books 100% of the time, let's go into the first main point being, they're more resilient to damage. So in front of me I have 2 copies of some books, one being a paperback book and one being a hard copy book. So with a hard copy book, you have a nice resilient cover here. Let me take the cover piece off here. You can knock on it. It's very, very resilient. It covers all the papers. There's a little bit edge there on the side to protect it from damage. Then look at this old rinky-dink paperback copy, right? So you can see on the side here, there's damage to the side. All the pages are bent, and it just looks worn. And so I feel that having a hard copy book it's safer this way. According to a study done by the University of Infant Destruction and Terrorism back in 2017, 100% of infants really enjoy tearing up paperback books as opposed to the hardcover books because they're easier to bend, they can tear. And additionally, when they're drooling all over it, a hard copy book is protected. So last week, my son, he got a hold of some of my books and I wasn't paying attention. And then I look over there and he has it all opened up and he's teething, so he's just drooling all the papers. So if you had a hard copy book, I wouldn't have that problem. So, and then, so that portion of the hardcover books being more resilient to damage roll right into my second version, which is hard copy books are larger and more regal looking. So you see here again with my books, here's this small paperback book as opposed to a very, very large hard copy book. So with the larger books, typically the font size is a little bit larger. So when you're going through and you're reading an 800 to 1,000 page book, when you're looking at size 2 font, like your eyes are always straining, you have to really focus on looking at the words and comprehending what they're saying because they're Airman Zoo size font, which is very difficult to read. So you're reading for 5 to 7 hours at a time. It's a lot of mental fatigue, and you're not going to remember everything you read. If you have a larger book, like a hard copy book, the font size is a little bit larger, so it's just an easier read. You're more enjoyable while you're enjoying those particular books. And then they're also more regal looking. So I have a quote from a Thomas L. Albano, which says, from the Institute of High Fantasy Literature, he said to me, I find particular enjoyment from reading hardcover books. I've impressed many young adults with my hardcover books, and I will never let myself sink to the level of plebeian-style paperback books. So you're more sophisticated when you have a hardcover book. This brings me to my last point, which is hardcover books increase your intelligence as opposed to paperback books. There was a study printed in the Intelligence Weekly Journal from November 2016 that said that people who spend more money on hardcover books versus the cheaper paperback books tend to have more self-confidence, have higher paying jobs, and more likely to be college educated. So if you're having a hard copy book, it lends itself to being that you're more self-confident. You've gone to college, so therefore you have a higher paying job. You can afford to have more expensive hardcover books. So this is why I believe that having a hardcover book is far more pleasurable, enjoyable, and more intelligent to have. So, in summary, I talked about 3 reasons why I said that you should choose to have a hard copy book. The first one being they're more resilient to damage. So when your child's drooling all over and tearing it to pieces, if you have a paperback book, that'll happen. If you have a hardcover book, you'll tend to stay away from it. It just smells bad to them, I think. Second one being the hardcover books are larger, easier to read, and more regal looking. Typically they have silver or gold font and maybe some embossing on it, so it's more sophisticated this way. And then third, hardcover books increase your intelligence. Some studies out there have said that you're more intelligent whenever you have a hardcover book, you're more self-confident, you're more likely to be college educated. So with that, I really appreciate your time today. I hope that you will always choose a hardcover book and enjoy reading, be smarter, be more sophisticated, and honestly richer. Thank you for your time.
Got science to back it all up.